Tony Abbott has long made it known that any government under his leadership would significantly cut back the public service. Well, this morning we're beginning to get a sense of just how far that might go and how much it might hurt. We're joined every Friday on Breaking Politics by Amanda Richworth, Labor MP in the South Australian electorate of Kingston. Amanda, thank you for your time. How significant are these cuts looking?
Well, look, a quarter of the staff of the CSIRO would be very significant. And what we're seeing here is a theme from a government that doesn't want to listen to scientists. They didn't have a science minister originally when they appointed their ministry. And now what we're seeing is huge cuts to our capacity as a nation to do research, to investigate programs that affect our nation. Often we will look to the CSIRO for advice and information. And I believe that with a quarter of the workforce cut, their capacity to do so is going to be greatly hindered. But it also shows a theme, I think, of really the government not wanting to listen to experts, not wanting to listen to people in the field. They think they know it all, and they don't feel that they need to actually listen to experts in the field.
OK, and these cutbacks that we're seeing this morning go beyond the CSIRO, of course, to a number of other panels and advisory groups.
Well, look, without official confirmation, it's been suggested this morning that 21 advisory panels are going to be cut today. Now, this is pretty concerning. Once again, another theme of the government just not wanting to listen to experts. These panels often draw together people with a lot of extensive knowledge, but they also don't cost a lot of money. They often are very lean, but really feed into the planning process and the policy process in our nation. But I think what is really hard to stomach is the fact that this happens 2 days after Joe Hockey has said we'll give a tax cut to our highest wage earners, about 16,000 people that earn a lot of money on superannuation, that we'll give them a tax cut, but at the same time we're going to cut these advisory panels that really feed in to good long-term public policy. And some of the examples include the infant breastfeeding advisory panel, the positive ageing advisory panel. We know that ageing is a challenge and an opportunity as we go forward, but also the firearms advisory panel. I don't know if Tony Abbott is an expert in any of those areas. If he's not an expert, he should probably sit around and listen to the experts.
What does it say that Australia will not have a government minister at next week's major round of international climate negotiations starting Monday in Warsaw?
Well, look, I think, unfortunately, what it sends a message, and it sends a message from the government saying that we are not serious about climate change. We're not interested in international negotiations. We're not interested in trying to find a solution. And I think the international community would be quite concerned that the reason why we're not sending a minister is because Greg Hunt says he has to be back here repealing a price on carbon. That's why he can't go and deal with international climate change negotiations. And in fact, you know, probably adds more credence to the reports that Tony Abbott doesn't really believe in climate change. So there is some, I think, concern there, and also concern about actually reaching an international agreement if we don't have the actual government there.
Amanda Richworth, look forward to seeing you in Federal Parliament next week. Thanks for your time on Breaking Politics.
No worries. Look forward to seeing you then.